Ever feel like you're standing still in life, or even worse, falling behind? Like, no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to break free of that cycle of low energy, low motivation, and zero progress. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I used to feel just like you. It used to feel like the days, the weeks, the years, they were just passing me by. And the science shows that most of us experience this feeling, what psychologists call a rut at some point in our lives. But here's the good news. What they found is you don't have to stay stuck for long. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share 3 proven strategies to help you get out of a rut. And they're all backed by the science of self-motivation that will help you feel like you're moving forward and help you regain momentum so that you can take control over your life again. Now, I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a guy who went from a couch potato to an Ironman triathlete, and I'm still trying to understand what the heck happened to me. So let's set the stage. A rut isn't just a lack of discipline or laziness. It's often the result of repetitive, unfocused routines, the lack of clear goals, and the lack of a clear vision. And things like the food industry that are set up to help you fail, not succeed. The good news is, that feeling that you might be experiencing right now that caused you to stop and watch this video is actually your brain craving progress and creating a desire for you to succeed. But when we don't see the results or the rewards immediately, we shut down. Think about the last time you started a goal. Maybe a fitness plan or a work project or a New Year's Eve resolution that fizzled out. Sound familiar? Well, the reason is simple. Without the right system in place, feeling self-motivated feels impossible. Here's the problem. We often rely on willpower alone to push through difficult times. But science tells us that willpower is finite and it runs out. So how do we bridge this self-motivation gap? Research from behavioral psychologists give us 3 strategies to help us become self-motivated to get out of a rut. And they are social incentives, immediate rewards, and progress monitoring. Let's break them down. So here are 3 proven strategies to help you get out of a rut quickly. Number 1, social incentives. Humans are hardwired for connection. Studies show that we're more likely to stick to a task or reach a goal when we are accountable to others. When I signed up for my first triathlon, my wife told all of my friends and family, and that initial fear of failure helped to hold me accountable to everybody, including myself. Want to get out of a rut? Find someone who shares your goals or who can hold you accountable. This could be a workout buddy, a mentor, or a friend. Better yet, join a community or group with shared interests. It's an instant motivation booster. When I first started open water swimming, I could have given you 1,000 reasonable excuses to quit. But my new triathlete swim buddies all held me accountable. They assured me that I was on the right path, and they believed in me way before I ever believed in myself. Number 2, immediate rewards. The brain loves dopamine. It's our feel-good chemical. When you reward yourself, even with small victories, you train your brain to associate effort with pleasure. And that's what keeps you moving forward. Let's say you're trying to build a new habit like running or a side work project. Instead of waiting for the end goal to celebrate, give yourself praise for achieving small goals every day. It might seem small or insignificant, but this is where happiness helps you escape that rut that you've been feeling. That's when you start allowing yourself to experience happiness as the joy you feel while striving to reach your full potential every day. It's like this. Some dogs are food-driven while others are praise-driven. You can theoretically never run out of good praise, but you can run out of food or treats in your pocket. And then what happens? The 3rd strategy is progress monitoring. Tracking your progress, no matter how small, keeps you focused and motivated. Whether it's journaling, using an app, or simply checking items off a list. Seeing progress reminds you and reminds your brain that you're moving forward. Even if it doesn't feel like you're moving mountains, all of those small wins are going to add up in your favor. But progress monitoring also means paying attention. You need to have an iterative process for when things start to go sideways or not according to plan. Pivoting and adapting means you have to pick your head up every now and then, look around, and pay attention. To put this in triathlon terms, you want to make sure when you're doing your open water swimming that you're staying on course. If you don't correct your path when necessary, grit and determination can easily get you stuck into a new rut that's taking you far off course. And nothing can be more demotivating than putting in a ton of effort and ending up in the opposite direction of where you want to be. So to quickly get out of a rut, do these 3 things today. Number 1, set a goal and have somebody hold you accountable. Number 2, define happiness as the joy you feel while striving for your full potential every day. Number 3, map out a plan to track your progress and make adjustments when necessary. You don't have to make massive changes overnight, but you do have to be consistent and take steps every day. Ruts are temporary, but your potential to grow is limitless. If this video inspired you, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What's the first step you're going to take today to break free and start moving forward?